lot of excitement even as Telangana goes to elections. The countdown has already begun. But let me tell you something. In the neighboring Karnataka, the fabulous win by Congress, it's affecting the BJP in Telangana. The man at the center of it all is BJP state president Bandi Sanjay, once hailed as the young Turk who challenged K. Chandrasekhar Rao or KCR Garu at every given chance. But politics is such a beast that the tide has now turned against Bandi. Itala Rajender, who left the then TRS as health minister to join the BJP, the rumors are saying it, our sources are telling it, is likely to take over as the election campaign chief. Who knows? Some are saying he may also take over as the president of Telangana BJP. Now, all these are rumors, but there is trouble. That is something no one can deny. Now, it is the classic case of insiders versus outsider, as Bandi Sanjay was once heard by Prime Minister Modi himself for his Praja Sangrama Yatra. But there are doubts if I shall be able to stymie the third time victory of the BRS, considering the BJP finds itself in a shambles in the state. While participating in party workers' meeting along with the former minister and BJP national leader Prakash Javadekar in Vemulavada on Sunday, Bandi Sanjay himself said the situation of the Bharatiya Janata Party, it did not have enough candidates in the contest in the elections in the state. He said it himself, no one egged him on. Now, will the BJP risk the exit of Bandi Sanjay to save itself from a terrible loss in Telangana? Will it see to it that perhaps Itala Rajender should be given a position, but maybe Bandi should be elevated, maybe given a post at the national level? But the question is, will Bandi Sanjay agree to all this? After all, due credit is given to him for having built the BJP from nowhere to somewhere. Nagesh Garu, there is problem between Bandi and Itala. Isn't that true? These are not just rumors. They will, you know what they will do? I'm waiting, because already there are rumors, Nagesh. They will blame you and I. They will say, ah, media does all this all the time. You know, but isn't it true? There are kind of problems between these two gents, as it were.
Yeah, daily denial comes from either party, saying that there are no differences. And, where there is smoke, there must be fire. But, the sayings apart, the fact remains that Eatala Rajender is head of a committee very strangely called the Joinings Committee, where his job is to attract people from other parties and admit them into the BJP. But he has been achieving very limited success, especially after the Karnataka elections, because those who want to leave their respective parties are gravitating towards the Congress rather than towards the BJP. And as you know, Pongulet Sudhakar Reddy and Jupali Krishna Rao are two such big examples, because one was a former MP and one was a former minister. And now the clash comes from the fact that, there is a contradiction between these two people's mandate.
Right.
Now, this man is going and meeting some of these people, Itala, and now about which Bandi Sanjay says, I am not aware that he has met those people. That is the Jupali and this Ponguleti. So, moreover, as you said, there is talk that he may be made chairman of the campaign committee. Chairman of the campaign committee, the other name of the the campaign committee is the chief minister in waiting. So, if that happens, that means he is providing a direct competition to Bandi Sanjay, and that may provide more grist to the media mill. And
Hey, you are also saying media mill. You and I are media, Nagesh Garu. What is this?
No, you see, I am speaking from their point of view,
Okay.
From they always blame us.
All right. Let me go to PV. Yeah, you finish. Please finish, Nagesh Garu.
Yeah. But things are no good right now in the BJP, and see, Karnataka has changed everything, because the Congress is really upbeat after that. The reason why I'm saying that is that Apart from those two names that I have named, there is another MLA from Telangana, MLC from Telangana, who belongs to BRL, who wants to join the Congress. And then there is some talk also about the 12 MLAs who left the Congress and joined the BRS, that some of them may come home. Ghar wapasi may take place in the Congress. That is the talk.
So
But
do you
we
think
have to wait.
Komati Reddy Rajagopal Reddy is also one of them, because he's been speaking a lot?
Yeah, Comet Reddy Rajgopal Reddy has also met in the last 2-3 days a few Congress leaders. But his loyalty to the BJP is very brittle for two reasons. Because one, he is a new entrant. Number two, he is a person who cannot be expected to share the Hindutva ideology of the BJP. So it won't be surprising if he rejoins the Congress.
Right. PVS Murali, I want to ask you this, clearly, like what Nagesh said, he put the things into perspective. There is an insider-outsider fight, as it were, in the Telangana BJP. Look at Eatala. After all, you would say he's an outsider because he was health minister in what was then called DRS, which is now BRS. Then he came to BJP. Of course, he's got Huzurabad to his credit. He is someone who made a name for himself. And also the others who came from other parties and joined. And then there is Bandi Sanjay, who is son of the soil, who is what the BJP today is in the Telangana. Apparently there is name calling, apparently rumors are spread every day, apparently there are many skirmishes. So basically the message is, let's get Bandi out, both as the president of the BJP and also Itala wants to be campaign manager. One little thing before I come to you. The other thing is, they are saying Bandi does not have any more rabbits in his hat anymore. No more will this Hindutva, Nizam ki aulad and Nizam ka zameen, all that is not going to work. He needs to really think out of the box. Your views, Murali?
Yeah, that's for sure. It's very apparent that there's a kind of differences between the two leaders. But let's look at it this way: BJP predominantly, their pitch is that they are different. They are different from the other parties. And today, a situation has come. Which they have been criticizing the other parties of the internal conflicts. They are now faced with the same aspect. Now, it's not just the Itala and Bandi Sanjay, but there are certain other leaders like Arvind or Vijay Shanti and others are also. They are not in sync. I mean, there's a kind of a groupism that has already formed, basically, which is a hardcore Hindutva, which are basically coming out of the basic RSS roots. They've grown over the period of time, and the lateral entrance that have come into the party. Now, this is a kind of a conflict that somebody has to do this change management. And this change management, only one person can do it, that is Amit Shah. And however, the Tarun Chugh or the BL Santosh kind of people, they come and go. But then the point of the matter is the power center should interfere.
Right, and I want to ask you this. I mean, isn't it true? First of all, opening remarks I want is that, isn't it true that there is trouble brewing in the Telangana unit of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and there seems to be some kind of a problem between Itala, it's out in the open, it's the worst kept secret, Itala and Bandi Sanjay, both of them. A lot of youngsters or newcomers, they don't like Bandi Sanjay's way of, he's abrasive. They say that he doesn't listen to anyone. All the time he's only talking about Hindutva, Hindutva, Hindutva. It does not work. Karnataka Congress has won. Something needs to be done. Let's get him out.
See, at the moment, the BJP is in a very chaotic situation in the state of Telangana. They're not able to digest the situation, what happened in Karnataka. So, and the leadership is collapsed completely. Because see, the very fact is, see, about Itala also, this entire game is happening from the high command just to keep the BJP, trying to keep the BJP intact. Because the fact is, let me tell you, it may be Itala, it may be even Konda Vishweswareddy, it may be even D.K. Aruna, it can be even Vivek. You know, there is completely this understanding as per the intelligence that these are ready to move to the towards the Congress. Because already we see it. Because see, after Jupali Krishna Rao and Ponguleti Srinivas joining the Congress, the entire political scenario has changed a bit in the state with the Congress. So people are now not looking at the BJP anymore. Even the local cadre also is almost all looking at the Congress. So
Right.
just to try to keep this in place, the BJP is trying to create all this, tussle and issues and trying to bring up all this. The fact is, they are trying to even trying to give Itala a bone in his hand, which I know he can't chew, so that they try to keep him. Because we all know very well in Telangana, what we understand from our sources is that these leaders are wanting to go back to the Congress.
Right.
That is very clear. So this is the issue which is happening. Even you seen the other day the meeting happened in Mr. Jitendra's house. But what did they say? They said that it's just a casual meeting. So if it's a casual meeting, they should have met in the party office. Why in somebody's house? And why only a selective group of leaders? Why wasn't all of the leaders involved?
Right.
When you want to discuss the development of the party, I think it's time that you call every leader and discuss it. So it is very evident and clear that the BJP is in a chaotic situation because they know they cannot fight the BRS at all. They cannot do anything because the BRS is quite strong enough who can sustain again the next election also. So, but still they are trying to pull up their cadre, which will not happen.
Mr. Reddy, I want to ask you, and I'm going to play the devil's advocate. The thing is that several senior journalists on the panel have confirmed that there is indeed trouble brewing in the Telangana unit of the BJP. But there is also another view. They are saying that the BRS is deliberately spreading rumors about this so-called feud between Itala and Bandi Sanjay. Your comment on that, Mr. Reddy?
It's a big joke that BRS is spreading the rumors. It's a joke. We will be spreading rumors on jokers. Okay? We don't have enough time. We have enough time to do many other things. We don't have time to do these kind of things basically. Today, people clearly understood that BJP has no space in Telangana. And Karnataka once again proved that entire South India BJP has no space. So why should we worry for BJP's infighting? And you need to understand, today BJP is out of the race.
Right.
They were never in the race, and whatever they were thinking, even that is proven wrong now. And infighting of BJP is no big issue for people of Telangana because they don't have any plans, they don't have any strategy, they don't have any face, and they're having 9 years power in the center. They didn't do anything to the state of Telangana. Okay, neither in need nor by requirements.
Right, but
so
I'm very,
one thing is very clear.
Yeah, I'm very surprised, Mr. Reddy, that you are actually acknowledging that the fabulous win, or rather, you didn't say fabulous. You said that the Karnataka win has once again proven, because your leader, KCR Garu, said that, Karnataka, they have won, but let's ignore it. Let's just focus on what
I'm trying to tell you, you have asked me about BJP, I said about BJP. I didn't talk about Congress party.
But you did speak about Karnataka's win, sir.
Karnataka was, listen. Karnataka was a Congress tried there, Congress was in power there. But, the other regional party was weak this time. So here, other than BRS party, both BJP and Congress has no space in the state.
Right.
We will be getting 95 to 100 seats this time.
Yeah.
And all this, hype of Congress, all these efforts of BJP, people are very clear what they have done when Congress was in power. They were not successful in running the government.
Right.
Having 9 years in hand from the center, they haven't done anything to Telangana. And past 9 years, entering into the 10 years, Telangana people have understood and have seen what KCR's government under the leadership of KCR has done to the people of Telangana.
Mr. Kishore Reddy, now it seems very, very clear that all is not well with the BJP in Telangana. There is kind of, trouble brewing between Itala and Bandi Sanjay. I mean, lots of stories, but I want you to please give us the opening statement, as it were.
Since the Karnataka elections results have come out, there has been a narrative that was said that since Congress has won in Karnataka, the BJP, I mean, they would be winning Telangana, and it has its own implications. One of those implications is that the BJP is imploding from within. That's the narrative that has been set. But I mean, just now Sridhar Reddy garu was talking about leaders going to Delhi, meeting senior leaders and all,
Yes.
so on and so forth. These activities have been happening since beginning. I mean, we are an open party. Our leaders, I mean, Modi ji and even Amit Shah ji and Nadda ji have been making numerous trips over the last 12 months to Telangana. Even this month, all the three of them are coming to Telangana. And there are a lot of opportunities and a lot of times when these leaders meet our senior leaders, or they travel to Delhi and meet. It is not that just the president has to be there every time
So,
somebody
Mr. Reddy,
meets.
who's spreading these rumors? Who's setting this narrative according to you?
It is the BRS and the Congress.
I knew.
They're trying
This
to
is
push the
what,
narrative.
you know, come on now. The BRS,
why not?
look, today, no, let's be fair. The BRS also has to, you know, it has to focus on the elections, because if it wins, it will create history. No party will sit with their, you know, just in a corner. Everyone is working. That is the elections are like that.